An 18-year-old moving like a vet, thinking like a coach, and pulling jumpers right in Anthony Davis's face. Cooper Flagg ain't coming. He's already here. And the league, it ain't ready. Flagg's been built to win since day one, no matter the level. What makes it wild is how he's always done it against dudes older, stronger, and more seasoned than him. There's still so much left in the tank. From the start, Flagg looked like the full package. Smooth offense, elite instincts, crazy IQ. When you got all three, you're basically unguardable. He proved it in high school, proved it in college, and now teams like the Mavs, who've been watching him for years, are betting it'll be the same story in the league. But this kind of dominance didn't just pop up out of nowhere. Back when he was a 6'6", 8th grader in Newport, Maine, just 13, he was already dunking on people. Playing kids his age got too easy, so his trainer leveled it up. He called a college guard from the University of Maine and told him, "Yo, go body this kid." The goal, make Cooper uncomfortable, be physical, get in his space, frustrate him, and at first it worked. He was flustered, couldn't get to his spots, turning it over. A week later, they ran it back, and this time it was different. Cooper showed up calm, locked in, and went to work. He straight up cooked in one-on-one and three-on-three drills. Word spread fast. An 8th grader giving buckets to a D1 starter. Nobody believed it at first. Then they saw it with their own eyes. Since then, Flagg's made a habit out of wrecking older competition. As a freshman at Nokomis Regional, he won a state title and snagged Maine Gatorade Player of the Year. Then he and his twin brother Ace packed up for Montverde Academy, basically an NBA pipeline. Montverde went 33-0 in Flagg's last season. By August 2023, he reclassed to hit college a year early. Barely a month out of high school, he got tossed his toughest test yet, scrimmaging Team USA in Vegas before the Paris Games. He was 17, couldn't even legally grab a drink. Whole gym watching, players, execs, coaches, all want to see how a high schooler handles Bron, AD, and Steph. But for Flagg, it was just hooping like usual. Most people walked away shook at what they saw, but select team coach Jamal Mosley, who runs the Magic, said what really impressed him wasn't the highlights, it was the curiosity. While most young dudes try to prove they belong, Cooper came in asking questions, constantly learning from the stars around him. Mosley said, "It's rare, man." He just wanted to understand what the next level looks like. That told him everything. Smart players who love the game ask questions. He said Flagg was already a step ahead of defenses, even against the world's best, reading the floor like he's been there before. Then came the play Mosley couldn't forget. Flagg caught it in the paint with Drew Holiday on him, one of the strongest defenders alive. Mosley figured he'd get walled off. Instead, 2 points, easy. "That's Drew." Mosley laughed. Nobody backs him down. After battling Team USA, college ball wasn't going to scare him. At Duke, in his one-and-done year, he dropped 19.2 points, 7.5 boards, 4.2 assists, 1.4 steals, and 1.4 blocks a night. Best player in the country. Led Duke to 35-4 and locked up that #1 draft spot. Coach John Shire gave him full control. Brought the ball up, ran the offense, everything. Flagg ended the season with 156 assists in 37 games, 41 more than any other Blue Devil. One of only 8 ACC players to average double digits and an assist rate above 25%. Only non-guard in that group. He had 5 games with 7+ assists, including one that broke records. January 11th, 2025 versus Notre Dame, 42 points, 6 boards, 7 assists. Shot 11 for 14 from the field, 4 of 6 from deep, and 16 of 17 at the line. Broke Duke and ACC freshman scoring records. Another classic came in the Sweet 16, 30 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks versus Arizona. Shire called it one of the best tourney performances he's ever seen. By season's end, Flagg cleaned house, a CC Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, and every major National Player of the Year award. Joined Zion, AD, and KD as just the 4th freshman ever to do it. He's been next up for years, but now it's clear what he is right now. Cooper Flagg was one of the easiest draft picks in years. Maybe only Wemby was more obvious. Scouts called him the safest prospect they've ever seen. A kid with Scottie Pippen's defense, but even more polish at 18. This draft class was stacked, but Flagg was the best offensive and defensive prospect by far. Need him to set a screen and roll, done. Spot up, cut, crash the glass, he's on it. In just 1 year at Duke, he turned into a real 3-level scorer and a problem on both ends. But where he really shines is defense. Flagg is a real-life Swiss Army knife. Guard anybody. One night, he's chasing a guard. Next, he's bodying a big. For switch-heavy teams, that versatility's gold. He fits anywhere. Never forces it, just plays winning ball, reads the floor like a vet. He's got quick hands, crazy timing, and the length to block shots, then still close out on shooters like Pippen or Kirilenko back in the day. So when the lottery results dropped, Dallas lost its mind. Nico Harrison, who had already shocked the league by trading Luka Doncic, was celebrating like crazy. After Kyrie tore his ACL, the Mavs looked lost, but the ping pong balls gave him a future again. Flagg was pumped too. He wanted a shot to help a veteran team right away. And with Dallas landing the #1 pick on just a 1.8% chance, it felt meant to be. Now he's stepping into a locker room full of Hall of Famers. Kyrie, AD, Clay. Then you got Lively, Gafford, PJ Washington, solid role guys. Coach Jason Kidd said there's no better place for a young dude to learn the league and the grind. Flagg called it a blessing, saying he's ready to soak up everything. Kidd was so intrigued, he started wondering if Flagg could do even more. Watching film from Duke, he saw flashes of Grant Hill, his old co-rookie of the year back in '95. Hill ran point at 6'8" for Detroit, balancing power and skill. Kidd said Flagg's got that same blend. Flagg's offensive polish pops off the screen, controls tempo, attacks with force, finds cutters. It's easy to picture him driving and throwing lobs to AD, Lively, or Gafford just like he did for Duke. And Dallas gonna need it with Kyrie out for most of the season. The Mavs plan to roll with one of the biggest, most versatile lineups in the league: Davis, Gafford, Lively, PJ Washington, and Flagg. If it clicks, good luck scoring on that front court. When Flagg showed up in Dallas, Kidd tested him right away, put him at point during Summer League. First game, he shot ugly, 5 for 21, but still made the biggest play of the night. Flew in for a block, grabbed it, pushed the break, drew 3 defenders, and kicked out for a game-sealing 3 versus the Lakers. Then game 2 versus the Spurs, 31 points in 31 minutes. That was it. Dallas saw enough. What stood out wasn't just the buckets, but how calm he was running the show. By preseason, Kidd doubled down, more reps as lead guard. After 2 games at forward, he started Flagg at point for the last 2. He averaged 12 points, 4.5 boards, 2 assists, 0 turnovers, while running a lineup of Clay, PJ, AD, and Lively. Spacing was the question. A lot of size, not a ton of shooting, but Kidd didn't care. He said Flagg's handling the team like a pro and that his teammates love playing with him. Coming from one of the best point guards ever, that's saying something. Now Dallas enters year 1 without Luka, still talented enough to compete. But Flagg's the X factor. He can play, make, defend, and impact right away without taking on too much scoring. And defensively, he's already their most versatile guy the second he touches the floor. Given his track record and grind, betting against him ain't smart. The Mavs' preseason as a team was whatever, but Flagg was the bright spot. The kind of player who helps you win now and later. He might not drop 25 a night yet, but he's already a Swiss Army knife that moves the needle from day one. Think Cooper Flagg can win Rookie of the Year and help Dallas contend? Drop your take in the comments, hit like and subscribe. If you rock with breakdowns like this, subscribe to Coach Ant Speaks. Real talk, real sports, real-ish, peace.